And while we're on the topic of our beloved fighting senator, Manny Pacquiao, he's now being compared to David Beckham. Says he's bigger than the sport. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Blessed love and blessed day, oh boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is Real Life Boxing. The beloved senator Manny Pacquiao is like David Beckham, bigger than the sport. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live. Another quick read from World Boxing News. It's an exclusive. Manny Pacquiao is like David Beckham, bigger than the sport. Known as the People's Champion, the legacy 8-weight world title holder Manny Pacquiao is one that will live on forever, likened now to David Beckham. Pac-Man is the sport's only 8-weight ruler and has been involved in some of boxing's biggest moments, including the most lucrative bout in history against Floyd Mayweather. However, unlike Floyd, Pacquiao doesn't have an obsession with his fight checks. Instead, he is focused on helping those in desperate need from the Philippines and across the globe. When he isn't winning title after title in the ring, the 40-year-old is serving his role as a senator back in his native. Pacquiao has even admitted in the past to donating up to $200 million on projects to help the less fortunate. His advisor Sean Gibson exclusively spoke to World Boxing News to chat about Pacquiao's generosity. That's what's even bigger than boxing. Floyd Mayweather, all these other fighters, Errol Spence Jr., they can go around and they can talk boxing, and that's what they do. They can talk about flying around the world, buying jewelry. This guy's a humanitarian. He builds homes, hospitals, saves lives, he said. Coffee. One time there was a guy and an ice cream vendor down the street. He brought some ice cream off him and he's talking to the guy. The guy explains, I have nothing. He buys the man a house. Beckham. I get chills when I talk about it. He's so much bigger than boxing. He's an icon in his country and he's a senator. He could reach higher in office one day. But what he does, if you could see in a day in his life how many people come to him for help and what they need in the political field, that's what's really special about this guy. He knows what it's like to have nothing and what it's like to have everything. But he gives as much as he can back. Sometimes too much. He needs to think of himself and his family. But through his political goals, I'm telling you, some of the stuff he does that people don't see is amazing. He's like David Beckham. They are bigger than the sport. They do so much work around the world through UNICEF and helping people everywhere. And this was the article by World Boxing News, and compares Manny Pacquiao to David Beckham in the sense of what they do outside of the sport of boxing. Now, when we talk about boxers being bigger than the sport of boxing, I don't like to stand on that ground because I don't believe that any fighter, when it comes to boxing, is actually bigger than the sport of boxing. But when you talk about the fighter being something else in life besides a boxer, like Manny Pacquiao being a fighting senator, like Muhammad Ali being drafted to the wars and standing up for what he believed in and standing up for his rights and standing up for his people, then you become looked at as more than just a boxer. And I think that that's what the article is really saying. Not, you know, necessarily, oh, this guy's a boxer, he's bigger than the sport of boxing. I don't think that any boxer you know, can be labeled as bigger than the sport of boxing itself. But in a case like Manny Pacquiao, in a case like not Floyd Mayweather, excuse me, in a case like Manny Pacquiao, in a case like Muhammad Ali, where they were actually doing so much more stuff outside of the ring, and this stuff was affecting people in real life, you know what I mean? And so I think that's what the article is leaning to. I think that it's a good article. I'll put it in the link. I'll put the link of the video of the article in the description box of this video. You guys tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me what y'all think. You guys in the Philippines, tell me what y'all think about your fighting senator. And if you're not from the Philippines, tell me what you guys think about Manny Pacquiao being compared to a David Beckham, and you know, being considered bigger than the sport of boxing. Not for what he's done in boxing, that goes along with it, but it's more for what he's done as a human. Like the article said, he's a humanitarian. So you guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. It's Coach Fight. This is Real Life Boxing. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.